mean to you?
I think it helps me learn how to do projects on books and how to learn about a book.
Okay, what kind of things do you do to help you learn about the book?
I read the story and I think to myself I read it a lot and I memorize it in my head and then I memorize it and I write about it and
Cool.
draw pictures.
Okay, what kind of things help you learn?
I think the computers help me learn because it's like a fun and fast way to learn about something like those videos, but I know that we have to be good to get them. I also like Some Dog. It helps me learn math. Pretty soon I'm going to get my third pet because I got so many answers right.
How does it make you feel when you learn things on your own?
I get kind of nervous because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to pass and get an A plus, so I always get nervous. And I usually want help.
So where do you go for help?
You.
Oh, okay. How about your friends? You go to your friends sometimes too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. Okay, excellent. Thank you.
I think computers.
Okay, and how? What do you do with them that helps you learn?
There's just so much stuff that you can do on them. Like, you can look up stuff to find out what you need.
Okay.
And you can just do games on it as well.
Okay. How does Moodle help you as a student?
It helps me by, there's so much stuff on Moodle, like Some Dog. I can get, each time I do math facts, I get quicker in math, a lot faster.
Okay. Learning mean to you?
Well, it does a lot. It's actually fun because but we have to do work, but it's in a fun way.
So how does, when you're working by yourself, what kind of things help you learn?
The computer.
Okay, how? How does it help you learn?
Because on Some Dog we learn our math and stuff, reading and all that stuff. We learn our grammar on Moodle, science on Moodle, and it just helps.
Okay. Do you like doing the things on the computer more than doing the things as a whole group?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Because I can get things done faster if I'm all by myself.
Way to learn things.
By computer.
Okay, and what about it do you like?
To write about stuff on the computer, anything on the computer, writing stuff on it.
Okay, why do you like writing on the computer better than writing with a pencil?
Because it's more quicker and my handwriting, you don't have to do anything. It's just you have to type.
Okay, very good. That's a good reason. Learning mean to you? What is that?
It means working by yourself.
Okay, and how do you like to learn when you're by yourself?
I like to learn on the computer.
Okay, and how else? Any other ways?
I also,
Well, what do you use the computer for?
I don't like to write on the computer because I'm not very good at typing. I think writing it out is much easier.
Okay.
But I like to do it for vocabulary.
Okay.
And reading because I don't like the worksheets. And
About learning math. How do you like to learn math stuff?
some dog.
Okay, why?
Because I think that the way that they have it set up and how it makes you think that you're not doing math, it makes you think that you're doing a game.
How does it make you feel when you learn things on your own without having somebody just tell it to you when you figure it out by yourself?
It makes me feel more like I did it, not the other person did it.
Independent learning is when you're presented material and all the tools you need and you learn it on your own. You learn at your own pace and touch up more on the things that confuse you more, and it's a lot easier to learn on your own.
I think that independent learning is when you can pretty much do whatever you want at your own pace. I think that learning at your own pace is really important, especially for someone in honors classes, just because you have a lot to balance, like with school and outside activities, and I think that being able to go at your own pace is really important.
Well, independent learning, it's basically you just do things at your own pace and do whatever helps you learn best.
You can go at your own pace and you're not rushed to keep up with everyone else, and you can do it whenever you want, like at your best times to study or do homework or whatever else it is.
I think that it depends on what you're learning. If it's something that's more hands-on, it's kind of hard to learn just by watching a video. I think you need like some hands-on activities like labs or something, but if it's just a lot of information definitions, I think that, you know, technology is a really good use for that.
I'm learning on my own. It feels more satisfying when I learn things on my own, because when a teacher teaches it to you, great, yeah, you know your material and all that. But when you learn on your own and you figure stuff out for yourself, it's just like a much more satisfying feeling that you get when you actually learn it.
At first, it's really scary. Like at the beginning of ICOM, it was a lot of pressure right away, but once you get used to it, it's so much easier. It's a lot easier to take tests at your own pace, and you work a lot harder on the stuff you're unfamiliar with and go faster with stuff you know.
Something that helps me learn is just like extra help from teachers or like extra practice, or just being able to like go in and talk to them about certain things that you need extra help with.
I go through the textbooks that I'm supplied with when I'm in the class, and I use the internet a lot, but I do use reliable sources, and yeah, that's pretty much what helps me learn.
I like to study a lot when I'm at home and do all my work at home and do all the lectures and notes at home, and then when I'm in class, I'll do all my questions, check my answers, and tie it all together.
With your classwork, and so what do you use?
I think I do most of my work at home because I think I can focus a lot better, like when I'm by myself in solitary, and just able to focus a lot better.
I use technology a lot, especially my laptop. A lot of my notes are online and lectures, and sometimes even teachers put homework answers up there. I prefer knowing right away if I got it wrong or right, so that's really helpful.
I use technology to help me with my classwork just so I can, kind of get my thoughts together, and like I'm able to just write like keywords down and like documents or something like that. Or like if a teacher has videos that they make to help you like relearn things, then you could go back and watch those, and it really helps you like understand the topic again.
I use my computer, the computers that are supplied to me at school. I even use my phone, like in case I need something quick. So heck, sometimes I even use because I play a lot of video games, I can learn things through my video game consoles, because there's a bunch of like educational games, not like children's educational games, but you can get like a lot of education from video games too. And that's how I use technology to learn.
It's a lot easier to have your materials ready for you at home in addition to in class. If you have questions, you can go back to it. If you're absent, it's there. So it's really convenient.
I think it's good because you can keep track of like what it's due, and like especially when they have like quizzes on Canvas, I think that's really good because it gives you like a different aspect on taking a test.
Canvas, it's just another way of organizing things. I mean, sure, you can have your own way of organizing things, but it's good to be introduced to other types of organization. While some of the things on Canvas I don't like the quizzes, I do like how like the modules where you can print up all the stuff like study guides and extra practice worksheets and notes, and if you lost your notes or if you need like extra notes, Canvas can be a good help.
Okay, me having been given a task and going with it. So how do I complete it from A to Z? There's help along the way, the different computer or educators that I would get information from, resources that I would utilize. Well, for me and my situation, I have 3 kids in high school and I'm going back to college to getting my license renewed, this learning has been quite an experience because I have involved my kids. They have helped me along the way. So if it's even pressing the submit button to hand in an assignment, I want to make sure, I'm like, okay, watch me do this, or is this what I do? Or I've actually asked for and received their help at home. So I don't know how independent I am learning, but I'm using, them as a resource.
Right, it's your professional learning network.
Mm-hmm. Right, absolutely. Okay, I like that. I'll have to remember, a professional learning network involving my kids, yes. Mm-hmm.
And just think how good they feel when they help you.
Oh, I think they do. Mm-hmm. I know they do. And I really do feel good when, oh my gosh, all the different things we've done in class. Mm-hmm. Things I never thought I'd, web page and things, yeah.
Yeah, there's a sense of accomplishment there.
Definitely a sense of accomplishment. Mm-hmm. I still use paper and pen, so I write down what I need to get accomplished that day or that week, or okay, my assignment's due in 3 weeks. I need to. I still do it that way too. Excuse me. In my phone, yep, I keep my calendar and keep a schedule.
It does help.
Just to remind myself too of the little things.
Mm-hmm.
I do still write on a paper calendar that everybody looks at, my whole family looks at. Class, for me, I put in my class, I put in their schedules, their extracurricular sports things. Mm-hmm. Well, even the virtual field trip. So there's an example. I didn't know that existed until, a couple weeks ago. And the mystery Skype, really, it's just a totally different world, obviously, than I grew up in. And I think even my kids being in high school, it has evolved so much for them.
Absolutely.
I'm teaching them things about these virtual field trips or mystery Skype.
That's good.
Yeah.
Are they doing any of that stuff in their classes that you know of?
Not that I know of. Mm-hmm.
Are they doing anything that you know of that's not working when it comes to learning?
Yeah, they use YouTube constantly. That's their go-to, I believe. Even my daughter, with all the different hairdos that she does, she learns on YouTube. Yep, she's never let me or liked me doing it, so it's like, hey, she'll find the answers.
Independent learning to me means being able to figure it out yourself. You may have some questions, you may be able to ask some people along the way, but for the most part, you're figuring it out yourself. College is a lot more independent learning than high school is. High school, you're in class every single day, but for the most part in college, you're like your teachers give you this assignment and you're expected to go on your own and do it. You're not sitting there, they're not pressuring you about it for the most part. They may give you reminders, but you are responsible for your content that you're giving them. I feel like I wasn't prepared going from high school to college with the independentness. I feel like high school was just still I was a little too babied to be prepared for college, because I did struggle with online classes my second semester in school. For me, I need to have someone there to push me, and I'm a visual person, so I need a professor there to be able to show, with your class. I failed it online, so I'm here taking it now in class because you're there explaining it, showing me examples of it on the projector screen and everything else, so that works out a lot better for me, and it's more easier to understand. And we pick our whatever tool we want to use to do our project on. It's not here's 5 choices, go use one of them. It's here's the entire internet. What do you want to use? Yeah, I'm very independent, naturally. My mom was independent, my grandma's independent, my great-grandma's independent, so for me it's just in my blood. So being able to do something on my own and without anybody's help very much, I get really happy. I like my planner. I have a really expensive planner and I really like it, and I put stickers in it all the time. Buy stickers off Etsy, and really big into planners. Technology-wise, I don't like putting anything in my phone. I have an app on my phone. It's called Forest, and you open it up and it blocks everything on your phone, and you set the amount of time that you need to study. And so you set it for 25 minutes, and if you leave that app, you kill your tree. And if you stay in the app until that 25 minutes is up, your tree is alive. And so so you're supposed to build a forest, which is really nice if you spend a lot of time studying. Yeah.
Well, it's motivational.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little
to help with the independent learning.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I never knew about that.
Yeah. And then Office Lens is one that I had. You if your teacher's writing on the whiteboard or has something up on PowerPoint, you just hold your phone up and snap a picture, and it converts it into a picture or a PDF Word format. I haven't used it that much yet, but I know you can do quite a few things with it. Using the calendar on my phone. I tried it and I don't like it because I like being able. It's just not the format for me. Being able to have my entire week. Here's the entire thing that I can fill out. I just like being able to have it tactile. Yeah. I'm not very creative, but if I see it, I can do it. But I can't. It's hard for me to think of it on my own. I'm very in the box thinker.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.